Hello, everyone. I hope you guys are having a good Friday. I gotta say that I'm speechless. I'm speechless because I think that there's a deadly combination brewing, and I don't think anyone is really talking about it. So let me explain what I mean. So over the last couple months, of course, it's been very sad. There's been hundreds of thousands of coronavirus cases across the country. There's been thousands of deaths. That's very unfortunate, obviously, for people who are hurting, for people who lost loved ones. I'm sorry for you. Hopefully that ends soon. But at least there's some hope in the last couple months that a vaccine was imminent. So I don't know if you guys remember, but reports have emerged throughout the last couple weeks that multiple companies, including Pfizer, Moderna, BioNTech, AstraZeneca, they've all created highly effective and reliable vaccines. So in fact, the UK was first to get emergency approval of the Pfizer vaccine and said that they could begin distributing the vaccine to health workers and those most vulnerable as early as next week. So predictably, the markets went crazy on the news. Seemingly, the nightmare was of the global pandemic was essentially coming to an end. People were extremely happy, and there's some hope in the air. But then today's news reports. Not to be a downer, I think that these are really good, positive moves, but I think this is important to talk about. So the truth is that before we get to today's news, I just want to back up a few steps. So in September, there was a Pew Research article that was published that essentially argued, based on their recent research that Pew conducted, that the number of people willing to take the vaccine dropped significantly. It was around 75%. Now the number is roughly 51% willing to take it. So that in and of itself is a major problem, obviously, because if people don't take the vaccine, they can potentially get harmed if they're more vulnerable and less careful. But people thought, I guess, at least half the population will get vaccinated. I guess, that eliminates at least half the spread, right? Not so fast, and not necessarily. So that brings us to today's report. So today, The Hill reported that the Pfizer chairman, Albert Bourla, told Dateline that the pharmaceutical company was not certain if the vaccine, quote, prevented the coronavirus from being transmitted. He said this is something that needs to be examined further. So my reaction was shock. I mean, this is a major problem. If you have half the think about it, if you have half the population immunized, going about their business, doing their thing, the other half who are not vaccinated, but who can still catch the virus, that can lead to massive spread. Essentially, we're back to square one with the lockdowns, with the restrictions. So I thought that was pretty scary. I mean, let's hope that the studies find that the vaccine does prevent further spread, or that more people are willing to take it. There has been a break. There has been some good news that four sitting presidents, including Bush, Obama, Clinton, three, and Trump, actually, they said that not sitting presidents actually, but they said that they would take it on live TV. I guess they understand that a lot of where people are coming from, that they're losing trust in any institution that is government, and they're willing to take front for the team. Funny thing is that they're part of the establishment, so I don't know how much confidence their actions are actually going to instill in people in the population that refuses to be vaccinated. Who knows? I guess we'll see. But until then, this vaccine news is great, but there are some very real things that officials are going to need to grapple with before we're out of the woods. And these are important things to take into account, especially if you happen to be somebody who's vulnerable, you think the vaccine is out, that's amazing. But the reality is that not everyone's going to take it, number one. Number two, it doesn't mean that the spread stops. As per this article. So we'll see where it takes us. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Just wanted to bring you that little piece of news. I thought it was a shocking story. And we'll bring you anything that breaks in the future. So thanks again. Please like, please subscribe, and have a great day.